Well, hello there. Welcome to Lessons with Left Tool. Today, we're going to install a gutter drain. Left Tool here, working my way through this gutter drain dig. Now, my house sits higher than my neighbor's yard, so I need to take the runoff from this downspout out to another location. I didn't want to just run it out on the driveway and cause more runoff issues, so I decided to dig a ditch and run a drain tube into a pop-up drain next to the sidewalk. First thing on the agenda, dig a ditch. But before you do any work, make sure to call that 811 number and get your underground utilities and cables marked. Now that your cables are marked, you're going to need a shovel. Now, if you're living somewhere that you have a nice dirt-only soil, this is going to be all you need. But I live in Arkansas. I also needed a pick-matic. And probably could have used a stick of dynamite or two. If you have the equipment or the money, an excavator could come in handy as well, for those longer ditches you are too lazy to do by hand. Now the actual opening of the tubing is 4 inches. The tubing itself is closer to 5 inches. So with that in mind, I'd recommend digging around 9 inches deep, depending on grass type. I'm going to sod with Bermuda, so 8 inches would be plenty here. Next, I needed some tubing. I used the 4-inch Corex solid drain pipe. 50 foot cost me $45. If you have a house with trees around it, where debris could run into your gutter, one of these gutter filters would be a great idea for you. I have 0 trees around my house, so I plugged my rain gutter tubing in directly to the existing downspout. Okay, now that I've got my tube secured to my gutter here, I'm going to go ahead and fill in this side so that I can keep this side secure while I work on the bottom end. I need to fill in the base of this just a little bit and bring the pipe up, so that way I've got a nice steady stream going downhill to my pop-up drain. Here I am just making sure I fill any gaps while also keeping the slope of the gutter drain moving downward. Also, being careful I keep tension upward so I don't yank the tubing out of the gutter already in place. I decided to go with an adjustable elbow, like you'll see in a second, but there's also this solid elbow option for your pop-up drain if you choose to go this route. Initially, I was going to put my pop-up drain in the corner over here, but I'm not the best driver, so I'm not sure if that'd be a great idea. So I decided I think I'm going to put it just a little bit out from the sidewalk here, where this area will retain a lot of water. So I'm going to fill in a lot of this with rock and help it drain as much as possible. This measurement doesn't have to be exact, so I just eyeball it. Once your handsaw is right side up, just make a simple cut. Here I am just using a straight edge to find a decent spot where I would like my pop-up drain to be. I wanted it high enough so that water could rapidly get away from it, and low enough it doesn't look goofy. I locked the bottom side in before filling the rest of my gutter tubing in. I've got the spot I want for the pop-up drain, so I don't want to lose that. I think locking it down by tamping the area is a good idea. Water is going to push itself through the rain drain regardless of slope, but I'm going to try to keep mine running downhill since I can here. Well, there you have her. A regular old aquifer in my yard. Need a little bit more topsoil. Need a little sod, a lot of sod. But there you have it. Should help with some irrigation. I'll keep the runoff out of my neighbor's yard. They'll make them happy. Anyway, catch you around.